Welcome to Miami. I'm actively drinking. I'm not wearing a mask. Cheers to everyone. It's so amazing to see everyone. I did not expect to see that many people, and I'm completely blown away. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for covering up while you're here, but it's a pleasure seeing everyone here. Welcome to the 2021 HEDNA Global Distribution Conference. My name is Sebastian Leitner. I'm the president of HEDNA, and I'm so excited to see everyone in person, not through a screen. I wanted to start with a fun fact about myself. When I told my two sons that I was going to Miami, I said, "Will you meet Vivo? If you do, can you take a picture with him?" So to everyone here in the room, if you see Vivo tonight or tomorrow night at the after party, please let me know. I would like to take a picture for my two boys and, show that I saw Vivo in Miami. That's it. I'm not really good in jokes, so apologies. But let's be more serious. I want to share a few things with you around HEDNA and what we do. And one of the most important things, I think, is we are finally seeing each other. And I'd like to start with turning on the lights and introducing to you the HEDNA board of directors that are present in this room. So if anyone that is on the HEDNA board, please get up, wave your hands, and say, "I'm a HEDNA board member." They are the representatives of this industry. You've elected them, and when we are not at conferences, we discuss what HEDNA is all about. A few of these updates I want to share with you today. It's been 18 months, 19 months, I don't know exactly. January of 2020, when we were all together in LA, we've done a lot of things since then. We've had a total of 4 virtual conferences. Amazing, 4 of them. Each of them were about 3 hours long. 500 attendees, live attendees, another 500 watched the content on demand. Blows me away. You know what's really funny? Go back to the recordings. Some of the predictions were absolutely on spot and were right. Some of them were way off. But it's in this very interesting time where a lot of things are changing, it's interesting how we reacted to it. What I love about these events is we came together as an industry, collaborated, shared data, shared trends and information, and really helped each other understand what was happening around us. We also do numerous webinars almost every month around very specific topics. They're available on demand, and I invite you to discover them. They're very specific to a topic, and you'll see some of these also in today's session. Luckily, we've been able to grow. We've lost a few, but about 15 new members joined in 2021 alone. Now, what that does, it helps us maintain who we are. It helps us maintain our associations. We are a non-for-profit organization. That means we don't need to report revenues. And as we went into the pandemic, we had, fortunately, a buffer or a portion of, savings that helped us withstand a rainy day. We had about $500,000 in our savings account, and that helped us weather the storm quite well. We're going out of this into 2022 thinking that this will be a positive year, if you will. But this is okay. We are servicing our membership, and as a result, all the revenues that are generated inside of HEDNA go back into servicing our members. In the last few months, we've also really looked at where is HEDNA putting an emphasis on. And we fine-tuned, we sharpened our focus by defining these strategic pillars. A lot of the program you will hear today and tomorrow really concentrates around these strategic pillars, making sure that we're really focusing on challenges that we face as an entire industry. This is my favorite part of HEDNA, the future leaders of HEDNA. We have 3 leaders that are chairing this committee, this working group, or this committee really, April, Gabriel, and Lisa. And together with members, they're really advancing competencies, leadership, collaboration within HEDNA to become the future leaders of HEDNA and the future leaders of the organizations and teams and companies. This has been an 18-month roller coaster. And I want to commit ourselves as an association to really keep focusing on the changes that are happening around us and really shaping what HEDNA is working on. A few of these changes I want to share with you because I think they're relevant for our entire industry. No surprise, I'm sure you've seen the news. Leisure travel is winning. If there's any segment this year that was somewhat successful, it was leisure travel. Here's a number I would like for you to remember, and I haven't asked Sarah yet for confirmation, but 794 million was the revenue reported by Las Vegas casinos in July of 2021. It's good to be in Vegas. It's 50% more than 2019. And it's 15% more than the previous all-time high. Las Vegas has never reported that much revenue in history. That's a mind-blowing number to me. On the flip side of that, corporate travel is still finding its footing. This is data published by McKinsey fairly recently, evaluating what's happening to corporate travel. There is a portion of travelers that are still waiting to see, and there's a portion of travel, depending on who you ask, that will never return to travel. When we do travel, it's predominantly domestic. We're roughly at 70% of previous volumes, but we're also not going far. Outbound or cross-border or international travel is not happening or happening at a much reduced pace. Why am I sharing all this with you? The previous drivers of, decisions around where do I travel or how do I travel and how far do I travel have changed post-pandemic. Things like time to destination, convenience, price of trip have previously been fundamental drivers of the choice of transport, but also where to go, how long I stay, where do I go. These things have these factors have significantly shifted and are now really, flipped on its head. We'll hear a lot more from Aaron around industry trends, but I wanted to share at least my 2 cents around what's going on around us. Now, as previously said, we couldn't do a conference like this without the help and support of our sponsorship. We wouldn't have lights, we wouldn't have cameras, maybe I wouldn't be blinded as much, but it's so important for us to be supported. So a big shout out goes to Adyen, Planet, and Xander Bay, being our annual conference partners. Our platinum sponsors of this event are RateGain, IBS software for Nova and Sabre. We have gold sponsors, we have silver sponsors, and most importantly, we have a hospitality sponsoring that is sponsoring a hospitality program that we initiated this year for the very first time. The theme of our conference is Together Again, Moving Hospitality Forward. This is a very, very interesting time with lots of changes. At HEDNA, we believe that together we can find solutions, we can find answers to the problems that we face together. Cheers to spending 2 days together, sharing our problems, sharing our opportunities, and really looking face-to-face in each other's eyes versus a Zoom call or a Zoom meeting. I'm really excited about this. Now, in about 3 months, we do the same thing in beautiful Vienna. So if you're thinking about combining your skiing trip, please join us there. And then in North America, we will be meeting in Atlanta in May. Now, I think I'm at the end of my conversation, and I'm very looking forward to finishing this class. And I look forward to seeing you later today on stage. So thank you very much for joining me today and joining us here at this conference. Thank you.